So let's review factoring. If you remember factoring, we did factoring when a equals 1, okay? And what we did is we said x plus, and then we had to come up with two numbers that multiplied to give you 6, but added to give you 5. And we decided that those two numbers were 3 and 2. We have done this exact problem in class. And I told you that the reason this worked out is because when we learned to multiply these things back out, we would get x squared plus 5x plus 6. Well, that's what we're going to learn to do today. We're going to talk about a method called FOIL. And that is going to be taking a binomial times a binomial, which this is a binomial, and this is a binomial. Now, FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, and last. And that comes from within here. The x, these two are my first. My outsides are your two outside numbers. These are my insides, and then these are the last, and that's how we're going to multiply. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply the first, which is going to become x times x, plus, now we'll do the outsides. The outsides are x and 2, so we would take x times 2. Then we will do the insides, 3 times x, plus 3 times x. And finally, we'll do the last, 3 times 2. X times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x. 3 times x is 3x. And 3 times 2 is 6. Now all we have to do is worry about adding our like terms, which I have right here. So now I have x squared. 2x plus 3x is 5x. And then plus 6, which takes us back to that original. So while factoring was kind of a form of division, we're multiplying back out, we get our answer back out, and that's how you do FOIL. First, outside, inside, last, and you just multiply. So it's kind of distributive property. We distributed the x to both, and then we distributed the 3 to both. Now I'm going to show you the same problem. We're going to multiply the same problem, x plus 2 times x plus 3 again. I guess I had 3 and 2, but that doesn't really matter. But I'm going to show you another method. It's called the box method. We're going to get the exact same answers, just instead of using the FOIL, you can use a box. And what we're going to do is create a 2 by 2 box, because we're multiplying 2 terms by 2 terms, which is why I have a 2 by 2 box. I'm going to take my first 2 terms and put them on top, the x and the 3, my second 2 and put them there. And now all I'm going to do is multiply and put the answer inside the box, kind of like length times width for area. So x times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. That goes there. This box is 2 times x, which is 2x. And this box is 2 times 3, which is 6. I can see my like terms right there. I cannot leave the answer in the box. I still need to write the answer underneath. So that would be x squared plus 2x and 3x is 5x and plus 6. I have no preference over which method you choose. If you choose to do the FOIL or use the box method, both are going to get you the correct answer, whatever works better for you. I just want to show you one more example, and then I'll give you the homework so that we know you are ready to go. This example, 3x squared plus 2x times 5x squared plus 3. I'm going to use the FOIL method here. So first, I'm going to take 3x squared times 5x squared plus my outsides are 3x squared times 3. My insides are 2x times 5x squared. Okay, 3 times 5 is 15. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. Remember, you add your exponents. Plus 3 times 3 is 9, so that's 9x squared. Plus 2 times 5 is 10. X to the 1st times x squared is x to the 3rd. And 2x times 3 is 6x. Now I'm going to look to see if I have any like terms. I actually do not. I have a 4, 3, 2, and then 2 a first, so I have no like terms, but I do need to rewrite this so that it is in standard form. Because I need the 3rd to go here and the squared to go here in order to be in standard form. And so that would be my answer there. I'm going to go ahead and do the same problem real quick, box method. You can fast forward through this part if you don't want to do the box method and you prefer FOIL. So 2 by 2, put the first term here, second term here, and then first term here, second term here. This box is 15 x to the fourth. 3 times 5 is 15. X squared times x squared is x to the fourth. Here, 5 times 2 is 10. X squared, x to the first gives you x to the third. This box is going to give me 9x squared, and 3 times 2x is 6x. Now, again, you can just write the addition underneath. 15x to the fourth plus 10x to the third plus 9x squared plus 6x. And there is the final answer. So that's how you do FOIL or the box method. Either way, we're taking a binomial times a binomial, which is undoing our factoring. So the homework, we are actually skipping section 10.4. Your last homework was 10.3. We're skipping 10.4 and we're moving to section 10.5. Please make sure you have the right section there. It is 7 through 12, 15, 17, 22, and 23. Again, this is FOIL, so you should be taking a binomial times a binomial, section 10.5.